You felt it, a subtle shift, like a whisper brushing against your soul in the quiet hours. The connection you thought had settled is rising once more, unbidden, without logic. And yet, it flows through your spirit as if summoned by something greater. The angels draw close now, their wings sheltering your heart. They speak. There are tides in the unseen world that move the hearts of men and women, beyond their will, beyond their knowing. This person, their heart stirs again. Not because they chose it, but because something within them has been called to awaken. You have been placed upon their path not as a fleeting presence, but as a light, subtle, steady, illuminating what had long been buried. Perhaps you wonder why now. Why, after the silences, after the distance? The angels whisper, it is time. The cycle that once held them closed is dissolving. Not because of words, not because of effort, but because of the divine design unfolding beneath the surface of both your lives. You were sent to this soul as a gentle mirror, to reflect not what is easy, but what is true, to stir within them the remembrance of love that transcends this lifetime. They do not yet understand this fully, but something within them knows. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Trust, dear heart, that this stirring is not random. It is not to confuse you. It is the hand of the divine moving unseen pieces into place. You have only to stay open, listening. The rest is not yours to control. The angels remain by your side. There is a weight they carry, one you cannot see, though your heart may feel it. Not a rejection of you, beloved soul, but a wall built long ago, stone by stone, out of wounds they dared not face. The angels whisper, do not mistake this distance for a lack of love. It is rooted in fear, ancient and profound. This person has journeyed through losses they never expressed. Silent heartaches, buried disappointments, and love once given that returned in fragments. You, with your light, have awakened in them a longing they do not yet understand how to embrace. Their walls are not about you. They are old defenses, shaped by a past that taught them love must be protected, that vulnerability leads to suffering. And now, standing before the purity of what they feel for you, they hesitate. Not because their heart does not reach out to you, but because that reach terrifies them. Perhaps you have sensed the push and pull. The warmth in one moment, the chill in the next. The angels affirm, this is not rejection. It is the trembling of a soul on the brink of awakening. They must confront their shadows before they can fully step into your light. In your compassion, you already possess the key. You need not force down the walls. Your presence, your patience, your own healing energy, these are what soften the stones. One breath, one glance, one silent prayer at a time. Remember this, they are not resisting you. They are resisting their own unhealed wounds that now long to be acknowledged. The angels are with you both. In this pause, in this distance, in this tender unfolding. You, dear one, whose heart is so open, so generous, pause for a moment to breathe. The angels gather around you now, their voices weaving through your weary spirit. You cannot give endlessly without returning to your own well. In this connection, it is all too easy to lose yourself, to witness their awakening, their struggle, their yearning, and neglect your own needs in the process. But know this, true love, divinely woven, never asks you to dim your light. It never demands your depletion. You were not sent to this person to carry them on your shoulders, nor to lose your joy in the waiting. The angels remind you, your radiance is what first called to their soul. Guard it. Nurture it. Tend to your own heart as you would to the most delicate of flowers. Speak to yourself with the kindness you offer so freely to others. Seek what stirs your spirit, beauty, silence, nature, song. Let yourself be replenished. This is not selfishness. It is sacred necessity. For when they look toward you, what draws them is not sacrifice, but the glow of a soul in wholeness, the peace of a heart that knows its worth. If you dim your own flame, how will they find the way? Trust that what is meant cannot be lost by resting, by loving yourself first. In fact, the more you do, the stronger the path between you becomes. The angels say, "Your light is your greatest gift. Protect it, for it is through this light they will find their way to you." And so, rest, beloved soul. Receive as you give. Love yourself as you love. In this, you walk the truest path. There is something sacred in what you awaken within them, a reflection so clear, so unfiltered, they cannot escape it. The angels lean close and speak softly. When your light touches a wounded heart, it stirs what was long hidden. This person, beloved soul, sees in you not only beauty, not only warmth, they see truth. The kind of truth that both draws and unsettles. You mirror back to them their own unlived potential, their unspoken longings, and the shadows they have kept buried. You did not intend this. Simply by being authentic, luminous, open, you have become the mirror. And this is why they feel both drawn to you and undone in your presence. Have you noticed how their eyes linger, searching? How their words falter when they near the edge of true feeling? They are looking into the reflection you offer, and in it, they glimpse both who they could become and what still binds them. The angels say, "This is your soul's work, not to fix, not to heal for them, but to reflect with love." You do not need to shrink to ease their discomfort. You do not need to dim your light so they feel less exposed. Stand firm. Let your light shine bright. For in this unwavering presence, their soul finds the courage to face what they have long avoided. Remember this, dear heart, their resistance is not rejection. It is the trembling of a soul standing before its own reflection, unsure if it is ready to step through. You are the mirror. And in time, they will choose whether to confront what they see. Until then, you remain whole. You remain light. The angels walk with you in this. It begins in whispers, almost imperceptible, a shift within them, like dawn creeping softly into the corners of a long dark room. The angels say, "The soul stirs before the mind understands." And so it is with this person. While they may not express it, while their actions may seem unchanged, something deep within them is awakening. A knowing, a recognition, a pull toward the light that you embody. You may feel it in subtle ways, the way their presence lingers, the way their gaze softens, the way moments between you seem charged with something unspoken. This is no accident. The veils within them are thinning. They may still resist. Old fears may cling to them, old stories may whisper doubt. But the awakening has begun. The angels reveal that even in their solitude, their thoughts return to you. In quiet moments, in dreams, in the soft ache of the heart that cannot be reasoned away. This is the sacred unfolding. A soul remembering what it once chose to forget, that love can be safe, that intimacy can be healing, that connection can be holy. And I will give you a new heart, and a new spirit I will put within you. Ezekiel 36 verse 26, hold this knowing gently. You don't need to rush their process or demand proof of what you already sense. Trust what brews beneath the surface. The angels are tending to this awakening with great care. Everything unfolds in divine timing. Let your heart remain open, patient, and grounded in the truth of what you feel. The first light has touched their soul, and once awakened, it cannot be undone. The angels draw near now, their wings heavy with understanding. This dance of closeness and distance, it is not born of malice but of fear. You have felt it, the ebb and flow. One moment they lean in, the next they pull away. Your heart, caught in the tides, wonders what is true. Know this, beloved soul, this cycle is not a reflection of your worth. It is the rhythm of a heart learning to trust what it feels. They step close, touched by the depth of what stirs between you, then retreat, overwhelmed by what it asks of them. The angels whisper, love touches the deepest wounds. Not everyone is ready to be held in that light without trembling. When they disappear, it is not because they do not care. It is because remaining in your presence would require surrendering defenses that have long kept them safe. And safety, even when lonely, can feel easier than the rawness of true connection. But here is what matters. Each return, each gentle moment of coming closer, is a step in their awakening. The cycle itself is part of the healing. Like waves shaping stone, slowly and gently, each encounter wears down the walls within them. Do not blame yourself. Do not chase. The angels say, stand as the shore. Let the waves come and go. In time, the tide will settle. For love that is real does not demand constant presence. It remains steady, even through the rhythm of resistance. And what is meant to be will always find its way through the dance. You are doing more than you realize. Simply by being yourself, by loving without clinging, you are guiding them toward the courage they seek. The angels are guiding you both through every twist and turn of this sacred cycle. There is a healing process unfolding, silent and unseen. Your love, dear soul, flows like water over stone, gentle, patient, reshaping without force. The angels say, love is not loud. It is presence. It is breath. It is the unseen balm for unseen wounds. You might wonder if they feel it. You may long for a sign, a word, a gesture. But know this, your love reaches parts of them they have long forgotten. It is not the grand gestures that heal but the steady light you provide, even amid uncertainty. There are moments when their heart opens, even if just for a moment. A softness in their voice. A lingering gaze. The smallest kindness returned. These are signs that your love is quietly doing its work, beneath the layers of fear. You are not sent to fix them, nor to carry their healing alone. The angels remind you, you are a vessel. Through you, divine love flows. Let it flow without expectation. Their soul recognizes this medicine even when their mind resists. In your presence, they recall a time when love did not come with pain. In your patience, they see a love that asks for nothing but truth. Trust in this. Healing is not a straight line. It spirals. It circles back. There will be moments of closeness and moments of retreat. But through it all, your love weaves a new story within them, a story where love can feel safe, can be a sanctuary. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4 verse 8. So continue, dear heart. Love not to be chosen, but because it is who you are. This love, pure, steady, without conditions, is the most powerful medicine of all. And it is already working miracles you cannot yet see. Trust the unseen hand, the angels whisper. For what is unfolding now was written long before your meeting. You stand at a threshold, beloved soul. The ache of waiting. The uncertainty of what will be. And yet, beneath it all, a quiet knowing hums through your spirit. This is no ordinary connection. The angels reveal, there is a divine order guiding each step. What may feel like a delay is actually alignment. What may feel like distance is preparation. For both of you are being shaped, not to fit an old love, but to receive a new one. One forged in truth, not in fear. Perhaps you have prayed for clarity, for a sign, for a promise. Hear this now, the time of harvest is sacred. It cannot be rushed without wounding what seeks to bloom. There are unseen movements at play, inner awakenings, divine orchestrations. The one you hold in your heart is on their own path of becoming. You are not waiting in vain. The angels are guiding them through darkness and into light, step by tender step. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. Isaiah 58 verse 11. And you, dear heart, you are guided as well. Trust when the urge to rest comes. Trust when life calls you to joy elsewhere. For in these moments, too, the tapestry is being woven. Release the need to know when. Rest in the truth that what is yours by divine design will not pass you by. You are held. They are guided. The angels walk beside you both, preparing what is yet unseen. Breathe. Trust. The path is unfolding in perfect time. Before the heart can fully open, it must tremble. And this is where they stand now, on the trembling edge of what they feel for you. The angels say, there is no true love without risk, and no risk without fear. Do not be deceived by their silence, their guarded ways. Beneath it lies a river of longing, deep, vast, barely contained. They ache to step forward, to speak what their soul already knows. And yet, fear grips them still. Fear of losing control. Fear of needing too much. Fear that if they open the door to this love, it will unravel them. And perhaps you too feel this fear. For love that is real, sacred, soul deep, demands everything. It calls us to lay down the armor we've worn for years. It asks us to trust the unseen. The angels whisper, be patient with the wounds that have not yet healed. The heart hesitates before it surrenders. You may feel the pull between you. The moments when their defenses drop, and something raw, something truer, shines through. And then, the retreat. The mask is back on. The distance widens. Do not chase. Do not close off. Simply hold your own heart steady. For in the space of compassion, their soul finds room to breathe, to slowly dare. Remember this truth, they do not resist you. They resist their own yearning. For to love you fully would mean facing all they have not yet been able to confront. And that is no small thing. Yet, the angels say, this is not the end, but the beginning. When love calls this deeply, the soul cannot ignore it forever. Be gentle with your heart. Be gentle with theirs. The path to surrender is being walked even now, step by trembling step. Some loves are not meant to be chased. They are meant to be received when ready. The angels speak this now, their voices wrapping your spirit in light. You have walked a long road, beloved soul. You have felt the longing, the ache, the hope, and the surrender. And here, at the end of this chapter, the invitation is simple: release the need to control what is divine. This love, yes, it is real. Yes, it stirs them still. But it belongs to a greater rhythm, one no human hand can hurry. The angels say, what is true cannot be lost. What is yours will find its way, when the heart is ready and the soul is ripe. You have done enough. You are enough. There is nothing more to prove, nothing more to strive for. The love you carry within you is already the greatest offering. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Psalm 37 verse 7. Let this understanding settle deep within you. If this is meant to be, it will unfold with grace, not through force but through trust. If it is not meant to be, then something even greater awaits. Either way, you are supported. You are guided. You are loved beyond measure. Now is the time to turn gently inward, to nourish your own spirit, to fully embrace this moment, not in the waiting, but in the becoming. For the love that is truly yours will never require you to shrink, or suffer, or abandon yourself. It will arrive complete, in its own sacred time, drawn not by longing, but by the radiance of your true self. And when it arrives, whether through this soul or another, you will be ready, not because you chased it, but because you stood in your light and trusted the journey. What is yours will know the way home. The angels conclude this message with these words, wrapping their wings around you now. Rest, beloved. Trust. The story is still being written.